Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We're located in Frederick, Colorado. That's about a half an hour north of Denver. We're right off of I-25. My name is Larry Vickers. Today we're going to take a look at one of the used haulers that we have on the lot. This is a 2018 Freightliner M2 106. This truck is four-wheel drive. It has 26,000 miles. So as we start, we're going to take a look at the side view, and what that enables us to do is really see what a monster this truck is. As you can see, when I go to open the door, it's right here. The fender on this truck comes right to my hat. Now, something else we can notice from the side view is this truck has aftermarket auto chains. If we could take a look right under there, I'll show you where the switch is to turn those on here in a little bit. But if we find ourselves in a big jam where the four-wheel drive doesn't even work, those auto chains will come out and doesn't wrap around the chain, but the tire, but it hits the ground and allows those tires to run over them. So as we start, we're going to take a look directly in front. And the first thing that really jumps out and hits you is the size of that grill. I mean, this thing is stout and very well made. The welds on it are incredibly good. That thing is going to last you and protect you the life of the truck. In addition, there was a winch installed in the front. Furthermore, tow hooks located here and here. Fog lights on each side, there, here. In addition, it comes with LED headlights. Now, as we walk on around, I did have a couple of questions on how to get into the hood. So you simply pull this down and this comes off. There's one identical to it on the other side. So that allows the grill to come down. And then for the hood, unlatch it here. Again, one identical on the other side. And simply push that up. That is the Cummins 8.9 liter engine, coupled with the Allison 3200 TRV transmission. This offers 350 horsepower and right around 1,000 foot-pounds of torque. Some things we can see underneath the hood. See how it's kind of color coordinated? So where we get into the red stuff, that's things we're going to want to let the Freightliner dealership handle. But if you see things that are yellow, such as this, we can go on ahead and check the oil of the truck and things of that nature. This is the air filter water separator right there. Now, to put it back where we were, simply pull that hood down. It fastens right there. The grill simply comes up and fastens here and on the other side. As we take a look at the tires, these are Bridgestone 385 65 R22.5. The truck comes with a block heater located right here, a trickle charger here, so that will plug in to any 110 outlet, and this assists the batteries in maintaining power. Two 50-gallon fuel tanks, one here, one on the opposite side. So as the truck is sitting in rest, like it is now, it will balance itself out. However, when you go to fuel your truck, you're going to want to do that independently. 6-gallon DEF tank located right there. You can get approximately 325 miles for every 1 gallon of DEF. As we take a look at the inside on the driver's seat, the truck does come with air ride, so you can adjust the air right here. In addition, here's the switch for the auto chains we talked about under this cover. So it's protected so you don't accidentally kick that on. Now, if you have to use the auto chains, it's recommended 10 to 15 miles an hour max. Right here is where you start the truck. Now, you want to turn it halfway on and let those gauges go and reset. Now guys, we're getting into the colder months, so if you want to turn that key on about halfway and let it set for a little while and really kick things in, that's generally a good practice to get into. In addition, a kill switch located right here. As much electricity and voltage is going through the truck, it's a good practice to shut that off when you're done driving. The batteries are located underneath here. A look inside the back seat, you can just see how much room this truck offers. In addition, the back seat makes down into a bed. Right there. And that does meet all DOT requirements for a bed. And to put it back up, simply hit the button. Okay. Now let's focus on the bed of the truck. As you can see, this truck comes with 3 individual storage components. When we take a look inside the front one, you will see a hookup for an air hose if one is needed. The top on both sides is lined to protect your investment. Now let's take a look directly behind. I will start at the very top and work our way back. As you can see, right there is the backup camera. The previous owner also invested in speakers on the outside. And I asked him why, and he says, well, you know, Larry, when we're camping, things of that nature, if you want to listen to the radio, we can have those speakers right there. As we come on down, you can see the Summit Hauler logo. It's set up and ready to go for a gooseneck trailer. Now this bed is made of aluminum. This isn't steel. So as the truck progresses and as it ages, it's going to look very similar to what it does today. The backup camera uses the Voyager system located right here. So if you would like to put a couple additional cameras on, you can simply plug them in right here. This is the light hookup for our gooseneck or fifth wheel trailer. As we come on back, a light bar located right across here. A safety advantage to this truck over, say, a traditional pickup is this truck comes with air brakes, and I'll show you some of that once we get inside. So the advantage to air brakes over hydraulic, if we have a slight leak in our air line, we can simply replenish that with air. Now let's compare that to a hydraulic line. If we get a leak in that, it's simply going to continue to leave and get worse until we hit the brakes and there's simply nothing left. So that's a safety advantage to this truck. The passenger back seat, we can get a shot of the DVD player, plus the huge room advantage this truck has over the competition makes those long hour trips really feel like nothing. Let's crawl in and take a closer look. So again, we'll start at the top and work our way down. One thing the gentleman did put into it after he purchased the truck was a TV screen right over there on the passenger side. We come on over to a CB located right here. The backup camera is here. A lot of my customers simply leave that on all the time. So as you're in your travels, you can see what's coming up behind you. Air horn located right here. An Alpine very large screen located right here. Intermittent market lights here, plus the windows. This is our cruise control located here. As mentioned, it comes with an automatic transmission, so it's very simple. R for reverse, N for neutral, and D for drive. Right now we're in neutral with our parking brake on. Mirror heaters are right here. This locks the differential located here. This is the dump valve, and that lets all the air go out of the back of the truck. For example, if you're hooking up your trailer, you can let the air out back underneath there and put it back in, and that bed's going to rise and simply hook up your trailer. Now we turn the four-wheel drive on, located right here. This is our engine brake, and that is a safety advantage. So we live right next door to the Rocky Mountains, so if we have a heavy trailer pushing us and we put that engine brake on high, we actually have over 300 horsepower coming back at us. So that's a safety advantage for you and your family. We come on down, climate control located here. The trailer brake is right here. In addition to that, a Pdi Scanner was installed in the truck. Basically, that lets you know what's going on under the hood while you're in your travels. As we take a look at the dash, it comes with two air gauges located right here. The primary one is strictly brakes. The secondary one assists the brakes, but it does the other thing too, like the air in the cab, the seats, things of that nature. So a very nice and unique truck that we have on the lot today. This is stock number 5U211392. If you have any questions about it, please feel free to give me a call. My cell phone number 970-370-4067. The work extension 303-684-3404. Feel free to email me at larry.vickers@transwest.com. Thanks for tuning in today.